We're here in Vegas. 4 races to go in the season, and Trackhouse is a 1-2-3 on the starting grid. Elio Castroneves on pole, and Shane Van Gisbergen needing a bounce-back performance in second. Connor Zilic racing with confidence after his first career top 10 in third. Ricky Stenhouse starts fourth. It's an all-Chevy top 5 in qualifying, as Austin Dillon caps off the top 5 in fifth. Jimmy Johnson needing a big performance after his crash last week. He'll start sixth. And then capping off a 3-run Toyota group in this qualifying, Bubba Wallace and Chase Briscoe. Chris Buescher's the only Ford in the top 10. He'll be 9th. And Justin Haley rounds out your top 10 and 10th. Now here's the rest of the field. There's Kyle Larson and Tyler Reddick, 15th and 16th. 2 championship contenders. Find Ryan Blaney in 23rd and Cole Custer in 26th. And then the big shock in the final row, William Byron and Austin Cindric, 2 of your championship contenders, deep in the field, dead last. Final row of the grid. Let's see what they can do. Can they get up to the front? We'll have to wait and see. 19 laps today at Vegas. Stage 1 is 4 laps. Stage 2, 4 laps. Stage 3, 4 laps. And Stage 4, 7 laps. Here we go at Vegas. Trackhouse, after their win last week, will try and repeat that this week. We're green in Vegas. Bubba leads lap number 1. Wallace in the lead. Big stack up behind. Custer ended up outside the pack. Side by side for the lead between Castroneves and Wallace. It's Wallace leading the way for now with Buescher pushing him. And the championship contenders in the pack. We got 4 of them. Or maybe 3 of them. We only got Blaney, Byron, and Cindric. And they're at the back of this pack. Reddick's not in it, Custer's not in it, and Johnson isn't in it. Wallace leading the way with Buescher and Castroneves side by side for second. Here's Castroneves on the outside making a run at Wallace. Now Wallace is pushed out in front. Ooh, Bubba got a little sideways, and there he goes. Early caution, here we go. Bubba turned around. Castroneves is involved. Kyle Busch plows in. good. That'll end the first stage of the race. Big crash in turn 3 here at Las Vegas. Wow, big hits for the 891 and 23. Their days are over just before they started. Yeah, Bubba got turned from the lead by Buescher, and then the pack careened out of control. There are 4 contenders in the pack because Kyle Larson was here. That's right, Larson, Blaney, Byron, and Cindric. And then the 3 that weren't in it were Custer, Johnson, and Reddick. So that's the end of stage 1. Chris Buescher will win it. Daniel Suarez gets second in his final few races for Trackhouse. Kyle Larson third. 4th place goes to Chase Elliott, then Denny Hamlin. Big stage points for Blaney. Big stage points for Larson. Ryan Blaney ends up 6th. Larson 3rd, Blaney 6th. Big for them. And it looks like we got Gregson 7th. Keselowski 8th. William Byron comes home 9th. So stage points for them. And then Austin Cindric just misses out. Ty Gibbs gets the final stage point. Cindric ends up 11th after the end of stage 1. Yeah, very unfortunate for the 2. Not what he needed, but at least he's running 11th. And more importantly, he's ahead of Cole Custer. That is true. He is ahead of Cole Custer. That's what he needs to do. He needs to beat his championship rivals, but the big one that he has to beat is Custer. Because Cole Custer's the closest one to him. And he is also beating Tyler Reddick, who is the second or third in points, the third closest man to him. Or the second closest man, I guess I should say. So now we'll take a look at the results after the 3-car accident with Busch, Castroneves, and Wallace. Unfortunate for Bubba, he got turned around in front of the pack, and he got collected by Castroneves and Busch. Third for Elio and Busch 32nd. Now we'll do the stage points. Buescher, then Suarez, then Larson, and Elliott, Hamlin, Blaney, Gregson, Keselowski, Byron, and then Gibbs. All right, we'll go back to green on lap 5 of 19 here at Las Vegas. We're green. Buescher gets a good jump in front. Already got cars peeking out of line. One of them is Cole Custer. He is going to be shuffled out of line, it looks like. Cindric put in the middle. Hamlin makes it 3 wide for second. Daniel Suarez is going to go with the lead as Chris Buescher is out of line. No bottom line to speak of. Larson, Gregson, and Byron fall deep to the back of the pack. Tough break for Chris Buescher. He'll fall deep in the field. Cole Custer doesn't look like he has the car today. Contenders up in the front. Got a battle for the lead between Daniel Suarez and Chase Elliott. 2x2 throughout the top 12. Ooh, Kyle Larson may be trying to go out of line. It won't work. Elliott's going to be shuffled out by Blaney. Lap 6. This is the big pack. People are trying to get in the middle line. Byron and Reddick fighting for real estate. It's going to go to Reddick. But Denny Hamlin's going to go to the lead as Suarez loses his place. And don't look now. Austin Cindric runs second. The points leader. Running in second place. In the middle of stage 2. This is a big moment in this championship hunt. Where will Austin Cindric go? Push up the middle for Van Gisbergen. And now on the outside, Ryan Blaney gets a shot. Here comes Blaney trying to make a charge at his championship teammate. Championship contending teammate, that is. Cindric gets a shove up the middle, or on the bottom. He'll stay in second. Hamlin's advantage, pulling out farther. Now here's Blaney with a shove. And now Van Gisbergen in the middle makes it 3 wide for third. Van Gisbergen side by side with Cindric for second. They're going to move up the hill, though, to block. Denny did a good job covering off Cindric as Cindric tried to move to the outside line. Now here goes Cindric to the outside line. He may get shuffled out here. Side by side for the lead, coming to 2 to go on the stage. Ryan Blaney nearly gets turned around. Cindric does get shuffled out of line. Here comes Tyler Reddick to the outside. Absolute chaos. Whoa, hold on, everybody. And there they go. Kyle Larson is turned around. Caution's going to come out to end stage 2. Ryan Blaney is the leader. And a championship contender is in distress. Kyle Larson is destroyed. Connor Zilic got loose and Larson got taken out. Yeah, he got run over by Brad. Who else is in this? Massive crash. Ty Dillon got wedged into the wall. Noah Gregson taken out. Brad Keselowski is there. Daniel Suarez. Not what those two needed. They're in the fence. Hard. Brad. Back-to-back rough weeks in a row for Brad. Ty Dillon in the fence hard. Noah Gregson. Ross Chastain, last week's winner, had nowhere to go. Chase Elliott. And folks, Austin Cindric got caught up in another one. Austin Cindric's in the crash. 2 championship contenders involved. Kyle Larson wrecks for the 2nd week in a row, and Austin Cindric also for the 2nd week in a row. And Tyler Reddick sits in the 5th position. This is big for Tyler Reddick. Wow, what a turn of events here in Vegas. The top 2 from last week, Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain, get taken out. Not their fault. They had nowhere to go. But boy, oh boy, this does change the championship a lot. A couple of those drivers who we thought could be in the range for if they can just string together a few results and beat the championship, folks. They could be a championship contender with 2 races, or with a race to go, the final race to go in Phoenix. Those being Daniel Suarez and Kyle Busch, I believe. They're out of this race. They get taken out in this accident. But maybe, just maybe, if Cole Custer can get his day turned around, maybe he can play a role into this. We'll have to see. Because he's right now last of all the cars that are running. Which I believe there's about 25 cars I want to say are running. I'm just guessing. So stage 2 top 10. Blaney, Bowman, Hamlin, Bell, Reddick, Jones, Silich, Byron, Nemechek, and Van Gisbergen. Alright, now the results. 31st for Chase Elliott. After a near win last week, he gets caught up in a wreck, no fault of his own. 31st for him. Back-to-back rough finishes for Austin Cindric. No points for him again. 30th for the two is the consistency that Austin Cindric has shown starting to fall through the cracks. Ross Chastain, 29th, 0 in 1 week. Ty Dillon, 28th. Noah Gragson, 27th. Not what he needed. He was one of those guys who was on the verge, maybe, of being a championship contender again for a second straight championship. That could put it to bed right there. Kyle Larson, a championship contender, 26th for him. Not what he needed. Brad Keselowski, 25th. So I was wrong on the car count. And Daniel Suarez, 24th. There's only 23 cars remaining. Some of the drivers who ran well last week didn't start up front this week, and they got taken out in this crash by the leaders. We got intermission.
There you go, buddy-o. Woo. Woo. Okay.
Back from intermission. Lap 10 of 19. Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman lead the field back to green. Wow, Denny Hamlin's getting really aggressive. Here he goes up the middle. Bowman to the outside with Jones. Hamlin side by side for the lead with Blaney. He's going to be shuffled out of line, it looks like. Blaney's going to lose it too. C. Bell to the lead. Bowman, Jones, Dillon, and Briscoe. They are shuffled out. Remember, this stage ends on the end of lap 12. Bell in the lead, followed by Blaney and Zilich. C. Bell looking to block Ryan Blaney, but that'll give a run to the outside for Connor. Here goes Connor. He'll go to the outside. C. Bell sideways, but he hangs on to it. Oh, will he be shuffled out as well as John Hunter? 2 to go on the stage. Byron, Denny, and Shane shuffled out. Reddick and C. Bell side by side for the league. Allmendinger shuffles out Joe Log. Give the lead to Reddick, but he may get shuffled out. No, it's Haley and Jimmy getting shuffled. The 20 takes the lead again. Christopher Bell starting to come alive. He has had a rough season. The first half was awful, but the second half has been absolutely electric. He's back in the championship hunt. If he can finish this off, he's going to be in really good shape to gain on this championship. 3 wide for second behind the 20. Now the 20 and the 34 are all by themselves in front of the field. Now Gibbs makes it a side-by-side battle for second. Another push up the middle. Todd goes high. That shuffles out Gibbs. Chris goes low. Here's Chris. Here's Reddick. They stack up again. C. Bell has to make another save. He does. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. They're sideways. Ricky. And there they go. Ricky goes around. The caution comes out that'll end the stage. Chris is the leader with C. Bell, Reddick. Cole Custer's in the crash. Cole Custer has been taken out, as well as the 84. Jimmy gets taken out again. A big crash in the middle of 3 and 4 takes out 2 championship contenders. Wow. Ryan Blaney got away with one there. He does have a little bit of right front damage, but he'll be okay. He's not like Cole Custer and Jimmy, who are out of this race. Blaney 4th, Joe Log 5th. Todd nearly got turned around by his teammate. He's 6th. Give 7th to Zane. Give 8th to Barry. Allmendinger 9th, and Ty Gibbs rounds out the top 10. Willie B runs 12th. And the championship contenders, Tyler Reddick, who is starting to come on strong, he's in 3rd. Ryan Blaney is 4th. And William Byron is 12th. They're the only 3 contenders on the track after that crash. And like I said before, every point matters. So let's get the stage results done. Chris, second stage win of the day for the 17. Seedmill, Reddick, Blaney, Joe Log, Todd, Zane, Barry, Allmendinger, and Gibbs. Now the results. 23rd for Jimmy. Not what he needed. Back-to-back weeks where he gets crashed. Not what the 84 needed. Then Connor gets 22nd after a great top 10 effort. Last week, he gets taken out in a crash, no fault of his own this week. Justin Haley, 21st. A quietly good day for the 7, gone wrong. And then the big one, Cole Custer, the championship contender. He is 20th. And that is a huge missed opportunity for Custer to possibly take the points lead. It might be Tyler Reddick after this week, to be honest. Ricky Stenhouse, 19th. It has not been his year. So here we go. Stage 4, lap 14 of 19. Not a lot of cars left. I believe there's 18 cars left, so half the field remains. Here we go. Busher, Bell, lead the field back to green. Jones immediately goes high. Log goes to the inside. Todd to the outside. They're 3 wide for the lead. Chris has the shove. Here's Joe Log peeking underneath. Joe Log to the lead. Chris gets freight trained. And William Byron is shuffled out. Byron shuffled out as well as Todd and Jones. 3 by 3 behind the top 4. Top 3 rather. Log. Allmendinger. Reddick. That 22 has been driving with confidence ever since he won Bristol. Here goes the 16. Up the middle. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he held on to that. Can everybody save it? Yes, they can. It's going to shuffle out Log, John Hunter, and plenty more. I can't believe Reddick held on. What a save by Reddick. No, it's not. He gets turned. Unbelievable. Reddick gets turned around. Blaney is involved. 2 championship contenders right there with Shane, Gibbs, and Briscoe. 3 drivers who are on the threshold of possibly getting in if they could have a few big weeks. Caution's out here at Vegas. We got overtime. After Tyler Reddick, who nearly got turned by A.J. Allmendinger, did get turned by Ryan Blaney. Wow. Now this is big for William Byron. William Byron's the only championship contender on the track. He needs this result. And the leader of the race is the man who won at Vegas in the spring, Alex Bowman. It's going to be a green-white checkered. It's going to be chaos. I can't wait to see what we're in store for. What a chaotic turn of events here in Las Vegas. You got 13 cars on the track for this green-white checkered. Let's get the results done first. This is a big crash at this point in the championship. 5 drivers who could be fighting for it get taken out in a season-changing wreck. Shane Van Gisbergen, 18th, not what he needed, had a great day going, and then got taken out late. Ryan Blaney will finish in 17th. He was looking good for a great day, and then that happened. Tyler Reddick in 16th, a chance to take the points lead, and he just gets wrecked. First by Allmendinger, where he held on to it, and then Ryan Blaney finished him off. Ty Gibbs, 15th. He was having a great day going. And Chase Briscoe, another quiet day, unfortunately, was in the wrong place at the wrong time. 14th for the 19th. So with 13 cars left, here we go. It's a green-white checker. Alex Bowman won at Vegas in the spring. He's won 2 races this year. Austin Dillon hasn't won any. He's got a chance. AJ Allmendinger won at Atlanta. Denny Hamlin, he's won races this year. I believe one was at Martinsville. Chris Buescher has not won this year. Same with Josh Berry. Zane Smith has not won this year. Joey Logano won at Bristol. Christopher Bell, I believe, has not won this year. And John Hunter Nemechek, he won Richmond. Todd Gilliland won the Daytona 500. William Byron won at Iowa. And Eric Jones won Nashville. That's who's all on the track. Who wants the win here today at Vegas? Green-white checkered. Alex and Dillon lead the field of green. The 16 makes it 3 wide. Here goes Allmendinger. Allmendinger to the top. He'll shuffle out the 3. The 17 of Chris tries to peek to the inside of Alex, but he can't quite get to his inside. 3 by 3 throughout the field. Alex in the lead, then Chris, then Zane. Where does everybody go? Still got a lap and a half to make your move. Denny tries to go to the outside of the 16. It doesn't work. They're shuffled out. We're coming to the white flag. Here comes Todd and John Hunter. Big move. They're going to shuffle out the top 3. Todd and John Hunter lead the field to the white flag. Give the lead to Todd, who's pushed by John Hunter's teammate Eric Jones. White flag is out. One more time around Las Vegas. Who wants this win? Unbelievable chaos we are seeing. John Hunter to the lead. Wouldn't it be something if he could win? He had the best car at Gateway, didn't win the race. Here he is at Las Vegas. Can he get it done today? He's pushed by Josh Berry. Does Berry want to make a move? Jones makes it 3 wide for 4th. Here comes Todd. Todd, right there with John Hunter. Pushed by Byron. Todd's going to push him up. Joe Law gets hit. Denny shoves Alex up. Zane shuffled out. John Hunter's not going to win it. Here's Todd. He'll be shuffled out of line. And now William Byron and Josh Berry will be side by side. They're going to crash. They're going to smash. They're going to wreck big. Here they come to the checkers. Who's going to take the win? It's going to be close. The whole field smashes, and William Byron's going to come out of here with a critical win in his championship. Unbelievable. The whole field comes to a smash in turn 4, and William Byron hangs on for a huge win in his championship chase. Eric Jones 2nd, Christopher Bell 3rd, Austin Dillon 4th. Denny Hamlin takes out Alex Bowman. They come to blows. My, oh my, big crash. Humongous crash. Zane gets through it. John Hunter gets through it. They're the last 2 cars who come home unscathed. There'll be a top 5 for Zane. John Hunter gets 6. Good result for him after all that. Could have been the win, but it was not meant to be. Joe Log spins. Allmendinger spins. Todd will be the next one to the line. Then Barry. Fight for the line between drivers. Looks like Chris got there, and then Joe Log rounds out the top 10. Then Alex, then Allmendinger, and then Denny rounds out the field. But William Byron is your winner here at Las Vegas. What a huge win for William Byron in this championship chase, his second of the season. And boy, at a big time. Byron gains a huge amount of points in Austin Cindric, and he'll burn it down. A clutch win for William Byron, Raptor and Hendrick Motorsports. They needed it. They got it. And man, oh man, that is one of the most clutchest wins in veteran bike racing series, the Diecast Racing Cup Series history. What a win for William Byron. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RV out. Peace. Next week, it's Dega.